Alright, so this is update video number 51, and I'm back in my college dorm after winter break. So I'm just going to go right into the Notion document and look over the previous week. So I'm just going to start off with this because it's right here, but for the reading, I have 0 pages read, and I have to catch up on that because I'm like 5 days behind. And okay, so moving on to last Sunday. So last Sunday, I was only able to do 4 out of the 8 main habits. I woke up, I went to church, I went to go play soccer with some friends, and then I went to see one of my baby cousins. And then after that, I came back and I stayed up late because I had homework that was due at 11:59, and I had 87 minutes of unproductive screen time, slept at 1 a.m., and then took all 3 of the supplements. The next day, Monday, I was only able to do 4 out of the 8 again, and during that day, I woke up at 4:40 in the morning, so I had a lack of sleep. And I woke up that early because I was going to work out with one of my relatives. And after the workout, the rest of the day was kind of hard because I was tired, so I was just taking naps throughout the day, and that just completely killed all productivity. And then I also did waste time consuming content, and then I did not really, I didn't do any deep work at all because I had like no clear goal or clear task that I had to do for like the copywriting. So that's that for that day, and I only took 2 out of 3 of the supplements. And then on Tuesday, that was New Year's Eve, I was only able to tidy up my room a bit, and I had poor sleep once again because I woke up early. Like I slept at 1 a.m. and then I woke up at 4:40, so that's like 2 hours of, or like 2 or 1 hour of like real sleep. And we ended up not going to work out, so the rest of the day I was just like, I was fighting myself to not sleep, but it still happened. So I was taking like small naps and waking up and going back. And then there was a New Year's party hosted at my house, so I kind of was stuck there. I mean, it's nothing bad because I was with family and stuff, but I did sleep late on that day, and I also wasted a lot of time on the screen. I had 437 minutes, and then I took all 3 of the supplements. The next day, the first day of January, I did my meditation and beliefs, and I also worked out. And the main thing that also messed up this day, that was a blunder, was not sleeping enough because I went to sleep at 2 a.m. and then I woke up at 8 a.m. Then after I woke up, I was just writing down some ideas for the video that I uploaded last time. And after that, I went out to play basketball with one of my friends at the park. And then I also was in the Copy Elite call for that day. And then I worked on the previous video that I uploaded. And then I spent the rest of the evening at my cousin's house. And then I came home late and slept at 1 a.m. And I did take all 3 of the supplements, and then I wasted 117 minutes not being productive on the screens. So I know that for this day I was working on a video, and that's not really a high leverage activity because like the video that I posted recently, that's not gonna help me get any clients. So yeah, that's with that. So on Thursday, the 2nd, I was able to do 4 out of 8 again, and the main issue for that day was that I slept late, and I slept late because I had homework that was due 11:59. So during that day, I did deep work for 2.5 hours, and I recorded new beliefs because I have like this audio file where I just say out beliefs that I want to change and just play them every day. And after that, I went to one of my siblings' sports game, and then I did deep work with one of my cousins. He was just in the room with me. He was working on like some real estate stuff, and then I was just working on copy. And after that, I did a hip flexor workout, and then I stayed up late because I was doing homework that was due at 11:59. So that day I had 231 minutes of unproductive screen time. Went to sleep at 1 a.m. and I took all 3 of the supplements. And then for the next day, Friday, I was only able to work out, and that's because I had poor sleep. And yeah, that's because I had poor sleep. So I woke up at 6 a.m. initially, and then I dropped off some of my siblings for school, and then I went back to sleep. So it was kind of that same thing where because I didn't have enough sleep, I like I go to sleep, I wake up because I don't want to be sleeping, and then I go back to sleep. And after that, I had my online class, which is 2 hours. And while I was in that class, I was also listening to a Copy Elite call. And then I went out to play soccer with my friends. And then the rest of the day, I wasted it just doing unproductive things on the screens. So I had 292 minutes, and I slept at 1 a.m. again. So during that day, I also took none of the supplements that I had. So that was like the worst day, I think, out of all of them. And then on the fourth, I was only able to do 2 out of 8 main habits, and the reasons or the main blunders of the day was because I had poor sleep and I wasted a lot of time again. So in the morning, I woke up to drop off one of my siblings, and after that, I had to like pack my items to come here because my break is over, and then after that, yeah, it was a 2 hour and 30 minute drive back. And then I unpacked my items and wasted the rest of the day. And then I only took 2 out of the 3 supplements. So as you can see, that was a pretty bad week. It was like horrible. I know I could use the excuse and say like it's because I was on break, but that's, I mean, that's not gonna help at all, making excuses. So for this next week, my goal is just to have a perfect week. And I will say that it will be a perfect week because I'm by myself right now, and the only thing that can distract me is myself. So yeah, I'm 100% confident it's gonna be perfect. So moving on to the finances. So I did not make any money, and it's probably gonna be like that until I land a client again. And my bank balance, it went down to $348.56. So it's not a lot, of course, but that's something that we're working on. And with the outreach too, I had like 5 accounts, and I'm gonna shorten that down to 3 for now at least, because I don't see myself right now like being able to record 50 looms in a day, even though that's like 100 minutes every day if I'm doing 2-minute loom videos. But what is it? I don't want my bank balance to drain so quickly. So I'm gonna cut that down to only 3 accounts so that I can be able to like not have a low balance in my bank and send outreach at the same time. So yeah, that's all that I have for this update. And this update was a bit weird because, like, if you can tell, like, I'm trying to think of what to say because this is not like my usual type of video, but I'll get better at it. And yeah, so that's all that I have for this update, and I'll see you guys next time.